Hello, ISDS 2000 students, all sections. As I've emailed you, the percentages went down a little bit this exam, which is to be expected because, as I said at the first of the semester, exam number one is, the easier one. This is a cumulative course and it does get harder and harder and harder. Now, several of you have taken advantage of the extra credit, which means that you may have a much higher score for exam number two than you think that you have. So don't despair, okay? But others of you have said to me, I really wish I had the opportunity to take that exam again. I want to go check something, I want to kind of understand something a little bit better, and then I want to take the exam again. Okay, so I want to give you the opportunity to do that. After all, what's important is that you learn to do the problems correctly. Now, this applies to exam number two and to part B only, all right? Now, don't expect this again. I want to do this for you, but don't expect this again because remember, you also have a drop grade, and, I'm trying to give you everything I can, every opportunity to succeed. Now, the first thing is, if you are happy with your grade on exam 2 part B, then this is not required. No further action is needed. It's only if you are interested in taking it a second time. We are talking about part B only, and this is not available for part A, okay? Now, this is what I'm proposing. Go and look in pause under the grades area and see what your point value is for exam 2 part B. In Connect, you can't see it yet. Okay, you're not going to be able to see the questions that you got right or wrong or anything like this. You just are going to know what your score is for those 5 questions that I asked in exam 2 part B. If your score was bad, you probably didn't do too good on the 5 questions. Okay, now if you want to take it again, let's say you're afraid that your second attempt might be worse. Not to worry, because I will keep whatever you made on the first attempt, unless you do better on the second attempt. If on the second attempt you do better, then I'm going to average the 2 grades. I will not simply give you the second grade because I'm giving this to you as an open notes, open book, many days to do this. So I'm not just simply going to give this to you as a freebie. What I am saying is that I will average the grades. Let's do some examples. Let's say that the first attempt on part B you scored 30 out of 50 possible points. Okay, then you took it again and you scored 40 out of 50 possible points. If I average those two things together, I get 30 plus 40, that's 70, but I am averaging, so I divide by 2, and that means that instead of a 30, you would have scored a 35 on part B. Okay, now let's say the different situation. The first time you took it, you made 30 out of 50 points, just like we said before, but the second time you do worse and you scored only 20 out of 50 points. If that's the case, then I'm just going to use your original score and that's the end of it, okay? So think about that, and it's up to you to go ahead and get out there and get started. The due date is no later than Sunday night, March 28th, 2010, and that's at 11:55 at night. So you have to be done by then. Okay, this is a special opportunity that I want to give to those of you who said, wow, I'm just, stunned, and this is a lot harder. And remember that exams will continue to get harder, so it's important that you do well. If not, then this will simply become possibly your drop grade as you prepare then for exam number 3 and also the comprehensive final. So this is just an opportunity, an optional opportunity that I want to provide as a second chance, exam 2, part B only. Good luck.